Hi guys, I'm Jim and this is Jim's Fix-It Shop, and today I'm sending an answer to an email to a newbie. Someone down in, and of course I lost the email. I tried to save it, but you know how I am with computers. He signed it as JT, and he's in a southern state. It was Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, somewhere down there. And he said, because of your YouTube channel, I've decided to buy a snapper. But I only want to mow with it. I don't want to bag with it until leaves come in the fall. How hard is it to put the bag on and take it off? Very simple. In fact, we're going to grab the camera. We're going to go out in the driveway and I'm going to put my bagger on that I have. I think he's talking about the bagger with the dome top. I like that one much better because I can dump out in the woods behind my house. And when the small bagger gets full, especially if the leaves are wet, and the bag gets full and you start to plug that chute up that's on the top, it's extremely hard to pull that bag out because it comes out like a drawer. I never liked that design. Mine has two bags with a dome top about a foot tall. When my bags get full, that whole dome gets full. It opens up, you swipe the leaves off on the ground, you take the bags and dump them. It's almost like having 3 bags instead of 2. So let's take him out in the driveway. I got the entire bagger off and we'll show you how to put it on and take it off in the spring. Hang on. Okay, JT, this is it. First you're going to put on your adapter. Now I don't know if you're going to be buying a used machine, if this stuff is going to come already assembled or not. The adapter, you lift up your chute. The adapter slide on from the front. There's a couple bumps on here. And you'll see there's a couple catches on the mower deck that these bumps slide underneath of. Now underneath here there's a hole for a 3/8 bolt and a wing nut. I think that's the hardest part. Now if you're buying this thing new, over here, let me move the camera. If you buy this bagger new, I don't know if these bars come with the bagger or if they come with the tractor. I've never bought a new one, I don't know. But with the bagger, you're going to get these little bracket. Now this is called a reinforcement bracket. It is supposed to be on this side, and I'll show you why in a minute. But I have 2 of them, so I put both of them on. What'll happen if you don't use this, the weight of the bagger hanging on these pipes, because they have a hole drilled through them, that's a weak point. That pipe will bend and break right at that hole. I've welded a few of them up for guys because they didn't put these brackets on. So make sure you put this bracket on that side. It goes on the right hand side of the tractor. Now there are 2 different baggers. You got your chute on already, or your adapter is what they call it. There's a couple pipes on both of the baggers that's set over top of these bumpers, I believe is what they call them. That just slides on, that's it. Your tube has a lock on it. It's a little metal finger that goes underneath of one on your adapter. You slide the tube inside of this headpiece over your adapter and you turn it sideways to lock it. You can see the lock on the tube now. It just slides on there, you twist it sideways. That's it. It's hooked up, it's ready to go. Now we'll take this one off, we'll put the double bagger on. Now this is to empty this bag. It slides out of here like a drawer. And what I meant by getting stuck is when this is in here, you're filling this with wet leaves. It fills all the way up. This will start to fill also. When you get this packed full of leaves, it's extremely hard to pull this drawer out because of all the leaves stuck in there. That's why I never cared for these, but a lot of people do like them. Now to get this off, it's pretty much just the same process in reverse. You twist this tube to unlock it, push it up into the bagger, lift it up past your adapter and just pull it out. To get the bagger off, you just lift it straight up. Now the double bagger is a little heavier and a little bit more work to get on. It has a brace that goes in this hole because it can't just hang from here like that one because it gets way too heavy. You have to have this brace. Just tip it up. Stick the brace in that hole. And it slides down on the same way as the other one did. It does fill up taller. Let me grab the bags. They have a latch on it. Lift it up. You drop your bags in. You close it. Now to put the tube on, it's a little trickier. This is a little bit tighter hole. It's kind of hard to get it in there. Especially on this one, I need to replace this. Instead of being round from laying on its side, storing it, which I shouldn't do, it has crushed this. So I need a new one of these. It's starting to rip here. So it makes it hard to get the tube in it. But it's not that bad. Then you put your tube on your adapter, turn it sideways, and it's locked. Now if you don't want to take that big bunglesome thing off when you're done bagging and you just want to mow, all you basically have to do is take off your tube and your adapter. Let me tip this down a little. Take your adapter off, which is basically, you just got to take this wing nut off under here. This is a short carriage bolt with a square on it, so you don't need a wrench. It falls into a square hole on the mower deck. Just press it forward let your deflector go down, you can mow your yard. You can leave the bagger on. It's not going to hurt anything. You could take the bags off it if you'd like. You could leave the rest of it on. Otherwise, that one comes off kind of hard. Let me pull that off for you. This one takes a little wiggling. Especially once if you've been running it a while, you get sand up in these pipes between the two and it kind of locks it on there, but you can jerk it off. And JT, that's it. Doesn't take more than 3 or 4 minutes to put it on and take it off. Very simple. I hope you can find a snapper. I am currently trying to get a hold of a guy that has bought a brand new one. I don't know how new it is. I know it was built after 2013. Which is the new style that Briggs & Stratton re-engineered. In Michigan, we can't buy one. All the dealers quit selling them because they had so many problems with them. Personally, I haven't seen one. I haven't talked to anybody that owns one to find out how they like them. So I can't say don't buy one. And I can't say run out and buy one because I don't know. I know these are a remarkable machine. If you can buy one that was built in 2012 or older, you're going to have a jewel. Let's go back in the shop where it's a little bit cooler. Okay, JT, that's it. It's very simple to put it on and take it off, no big deal. As far as you buying one, I don't know what you're looking at. I cannot, in good faith, tell you to go out and buy a brand new one because I have not seen one. I have heard that they're having a lot of problems with them. I'm in Michigan and we cannot buy a new one. No dealer in Michigan will sell one because they've had so many issues with them. I don't know what is the big problem outside of they have been re-engineered by Briggs & Stratton that bought the company. I did hear that they're taller. The seat is up in the air more, and a lot of guys don't like that because, you know, on our old one, I could mow and reach down and pick up sticks. And I do that. If there's a stick in the yard, a big one that I don't want to just mulch up and bag, which normally is what I do with it, I'll reach down and pick the stick up. Well, maybe somebody got hurt doing that, so they made them taller so you couldn't do it. I don't know. Like I said, I've never seen one. I did have a viewer contact me and said, I'm in Hershey, or he's in Pennsylvania, not Hershey. And that's about 500 miles from Michigan, from where I am. And he wanted to know, he found a 2012. That was the last good machine that was built before Briggs & Stratton took it over. And he wanted to know if it was worth $1,200. I told him, well, I'd try to get it for $1,000. But if you can't, $1,200 is a reasonable price for that machine because that's one of the old ones. That's the one you want. I said, I'll tell you what. You go buy that machine for $1,200, and if you don't like it, I'll buy it from you and I'll come down and get it because I would love to get my hands on a 2012 and have it in good shape. He sent me pictures of it and I'm not kidding you, it looks like this owner waxed this thing. It was shiny, or he never used it, one of the two. But this is my boss's 2012, if you can recognize it. This is what's left to it. It still has the engine on it. I didn't do anything with that. But both fenders are gone. All the internal parts are gone. The chain case, the differential, the yoke is still here, kinda. I am totally going through it. When we get done with this, it is going to be a brand new snapper. It had one bad bushing in the differential side that I'm going to replace. Otherwise, I don't think I would have tore the differential apart. I mean, this thing was, I really hated to tear it apart, but it was a great opportunity for me to make a lot of good videos to help all you guys out. My parts are supposed to be here tomorrow, and we're going to start putting this back together piece by piece and film it. That's the point of doing this. I want to do it careful and slow enough so everybody can follow it, and you can work on your own machine and rebuild it. If you've got one of these older machines, I don't care if it's like my old 28-inch that was 20 years old. I would rebuild that before I would buy a new one. But like I said, I haven't seen a new one yet. Nobody's selling one. But my boss's neighbor ended up buying one before Michigan quit selling them, and he kept his. So I want to get over there, take a look at it, maybe film it, flip it up, look underneath of it, see if the drivetrain is the same, and we'll go from there. So until next time, work safe, have fun, and let's try to cut some grass. If you got any questions or comments, stick them in the description box below so everybody can benefit from your question and hopefully my answer. And we'll call it good. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like them videos, give them a thumbs up. I'm just about ready to hit 150,000 views. That's amazing for what for when I started this. I never thought that would happen. I've got over 1,200 subscribers, which is awesome, but I could always use more, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And take care. We'll talk to you soon.